So we organise the days and offer them to children at the hospital with long-term medical conditions. And we know that being outdoors is good for everyone's mental health. It's good for our physical health and it's really good for our mental health. Because there is some research showing that children and young people who have a chronic medical condition are more prone to mental health issues such as depression, low self-esteem, isolation. There's already a vulnerability there because they're having to deal with above and beyond what their peer group have to deal with. So please donate. Your money will be really well spent and the benefits will be enormous for the children and young people.
And Venus has got something called an optic pathway glioma, which is a tumour, and it's situated between the back of her eyes and the front of her brain in a part of the skull called the optic chasm. But it's taken away her vision in one eye. So currently undergoing 85 weeks of chemotherapy. Since we found out about Venus's diagnosis, initially it really affected her mental health because she's missed quite a lot of time at school, so she wasn't with her friends. She knew something was different in the house, but then after the second Woodland event, Venus, then her terminology changed, and it just seemed that she had a more awareness and more understanding of what her situation was. And then she would refer to the chemotherapy, she would refer to tumour, but it wasn't as traumatising to her. And it is so vital for their well-being, because even though they're going through challenges themselves, the parents are going through the challenges, and you never exactly know where that child is until they can then start accepting what the disability is and they can then start opening up. And an event like this, when Venus came home from the first and the second one, we would have been really happy if we could have found this earlier on in the treatment. It would have been absolutely amazing. But having found it when we did find it, it's been great. And we're just looking forward to hoping some more people can donate so we can do more of these things like this.
So Rose has got a genetic condition that causes quite a number of significant health issues, which affect kidneys, lungs, liver, pancreas, and also her eyesight. So she's severely visually impaired, and she also has a hearing impairment with it as well. The last couple of years have definitely had an effect on Rose's mental health. The loneliness, the difficulty in reintegrating into society, because she's got some autistic tendencies as well. So the lack of routine made life very difficult. Little coping strategies for when they feel anxious or when they're feeling a bit stressed or when they're not coping very well with a day. And I think those coping strategies have really helped, and it's something that they can take on into the future to help them throughout their lives. So
I like doing the creative things, and I think like most people I definitely liked roasting the marshmallows. They're really nice if you feel like you're the only one who has a disability, because you can meet other children who have them. It's really nice because like you get to be around the fire and then like make new friends. I would love to be able to go on more Woodland Wellbeing Day events.
I thought they sounded interesting when I first heard about the Woodland Wellbeing Days. Wellbeing Day, I felt really happy. I enjoyed roasting the marshmallows and decorating pebbles. This is something I made on Woodland Wellbeing Day. Thank you.